Yeah, I mean, bless the Lord, right, family. Ras Infanit, Tesfa Selassie checking in with y'all. They part three, week three of the Rastafari in America blog. No, last week we were getting into like my transitioning and my full standing into the teachers and the path of Rastafari family. This week I just want to get into like what's going on with the big picture. A lot of people try to put His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie in that box. Like, okay, this ain't Rastafari. You ain't Rastafari if you don't come from this place. Know what I'm saying? If you ain't doing this, that to the third, know what I'm saying? You ain't Rastafari. However, I mean, I done heard a lot of different stories. Me being born in the Western Hemisphere, like I'm pretty sure y'all done came across a lot of that. That's why we doing this blog, Rastafari in America, pertaining and speaking directly to us out here in the diaspora, specifically in the States. But that being said, like, one, know what I'm saying, one big main fact a lot of people overlook. Like I see a lot of Ross tend to do they don't know in the subconsciousness. It's like, for one, His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie, or Guatemala Haile Selassie, Rastafari, like he was a Christian, you know what I'm saying, a devout Christian. He followed Christ, Jesus Christos, or Yeshua, or Emmanuel, whatever the name, you know what I'm saying, more comfortable with you saying, you know what I'm saying, understanding. So that being said, like, I see a lot of Ross doing the same thing that a lot of movement do. Like, which is, I mean, putting on another God before the God in heaven. I mean, me personally, I relate to the fact that His Imperial Majesty is the second event of Christ, you know what I'm saying? And also, he's Christ in his kingly character. But still, we looking at it on Ethiopian T.Y. Hito faith. When we be looking in that first mystery pillar, get into the mystery of the Trinity, or like mystery Selassie, like the mystery of the Holy Trinity. It was like although they are three in nature, like the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, but they are different in person. Like it also goes on to say that the Son should be called by the name of the Father, the Father shouldn't be called by the name of the Son, the Holy Spirit shouldn't be called by the name of either. So it's like we keep those separate in persona and separate. We keep those separate. So still, like, we acknowledging, like, in my own personal demonstration, I'm acknowledging that His Imperial Majesty is Christ in his kingly character, but still, that's still what make him the son of the Most High, a son of Jah, son of Yahweh. So he's still the son, even though, you know what I'm saying, he our father, he that guide that show us, you know what I'm saying, how to be born again, how to show us, you know what I'm saying, the light to the Father. Like through his way, that's how we get to the Father. But we still got another step getting to the Father. And also for the rod they try to throw away your Bibles and stuff like that, His Imperial Majesty glorified in the Bible. And we look at Revelations, or you know what I'm saying, blessing him that bestow or rise that stows on the cat with the name Jah, like in song. I forget, I think that's song 63 or something like that. But ride it with the name Jah or something like that. So, and then we get in Revelation 5:5, like, but do not weep, for the Lion of Judah have prevailed. Like, all these prophecies we get from the Bible, you know what I'm saying, to kind of solidify His Imperial Majesty claim of who we say he is, like from the Salamestic dynasty, a ruler in Ethiopia all the way that started with Menelik, the son of Queen Sheba and King Solomon. So it rooted in biblical nature, but we ain't taking the religion aspect out of it. Like, and also for the one that don't, that really, I mean, of course, like some aspect of the church have been infiltrated. I mean, I about witness to that, and also we see that. I mean, like for when we speaking about the T.Y. church, but still, like the Christianity in Ethiopia is practiced totally different than the Western Christianity. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole different type of Christianity. Even when we look at Beta Israel, that's a whole different, you know what I'm saying, Israelite. Judah, that's a whole different Judaism than what we see in the so-called Jews. So beware those that say they are not Jews. But that being said, back to that Bible thing, man, we gotta use that as a tool, like also as a history book, also looking at the allegorical meanings and philosophies out of this book. And I ain't just talking about the 6 book that we get from, you know what I'm saying, the Catholic Church that kind of been passed down to so many different factions of Christianity. I'm talking about the 481, the 488 books. I mean, encompassing the Ezras, the Maccabees, the Baruchs, and so far, so on. So it's like Bob Marley said, the bad how the story has never been told. Like we gotta seek, you know what I'm saying, and seek out the full story, family. And when we just speaking about that Bible, like we'll get into the history of that, and also Ethiopian they got the Keeping the Gap, which outlines the story of King Solomon and Queen Sheba, procreation mentally, who established the throne of David in Ethiopia. You know what I'm saying? Through the guidance of his mother. You know what I'm saying? Queen Sheba, aka Makita. So all that, and she also is the author of the Song of Solomon. And for the one that don't know, the Song of Solomon, I mean that's a common book in a lot of Bibles. I mean ain't no apocryphal book or nothing like that. So definitely, man, we gotta become scholars in that word, not necessarily to be shunning nobody, but to know what we talking about. Like when we demonstrating, we saying we standing on where His Imperial Majesty stood on. His Imperial Majesty knew over like 17 different languages. The brother, you know what I'm saying, real diplomatic. The brother dealt with our government. It wasn't no play government that no land that the brother didn't visit. You know what I'm saying? From Iraq, from the nations in Europe, from all the nations in Africa, even United States, even Jamaica. Like the brother, his Imperial Majesty went everywhere. It's kind of like on that Bible, you know what I'm saying, when it was speaking about David, like your son, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be numbered like the grains of sand. I mean, the kingdom gonna be numbered like the grains of sand, like meaning it gonna be infinite, you know what I'm saying? He gonna have an empire there, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere the sun touch, I mean, his people gonna be. And we look at like everywhere that His Imperial Majesty touched, like at one point in time was the Ethiopian World Federation there, and also was the Ethiopian Tiwahito Church there. Like he sent those 2 elements out now in the diaspora. But that being said, family, like I said, we gotta really, even if you get to select the speech and see where His Imperial Majesty stood on, just by going through his speeches and the stuff that he dealt with. Like even one other thing, like a lot of people quote, like when nations no longer view its citizens as second class citizen, well, when there are no more second class citizen in every nation, like the world want no peace, you know what I'm saying? Like we eradicating all that, like we all are one people, you know what I'm saying? All people come from the black woman if we looking at that mitochondrial DNA, you know what I'm saying? The original man, that African, the original Asiatic black man, you know what I'm saying? So it get deep, family, you know what I'm saying? This our history, and we standing on His Imperial Majesty, that lion of Judah, I mean that conquering lion, Lord of Lord, King of Kings, like we embodying and overstanding that history. I mean, so it more than really worshiping the man. It worshiping the message that the man brought. I mean, like Christ in the kingly character, He still ushered us and wanted us to worship the Most High above. I mean, that powerful, you know what I'm saying? Don't get no simple than that. Like living out the commandment, living out the faith. I mean, we know Jesus established a lot of new laws and a new commandment, like love being the high commandment. Like how can a brother say love his brother, someone, you know what I'm saying, he see every day? Oh, how can a brother say he love the Lord and despise his brother? You know what I'm saying? Someone he see every day as opposed to someone he don't. Like we gotta bring that love back in the street, and how does it affect dog? Like Rastafari, you know what I'm saying, really about love. You know what I'm saying? Love teaching, even though sometimes we gotta speak about the hate and the ills of white supremacy that got a lot of us in this debacle right now, but we gotta still try forward, family. And having said that, I just wanna say Peace and love, fam. We're gonna chime back in with y'all next week. Y'all got any questions or ideas or, you know what I'm saying, topic y'all want me to reason with, feel free to hit me in my inbox. I mean, message me or comment on this thread or what have you. You know what I'm saying? My doors are always open, family. Whatever door Jah shut, no man. Whatever door Jah opens or whatever Jah open, no man can shut. Having said that again, man, you know what I'm saying? Bless the Lord, Ras Infanit, Tesfa Selassie, live with y'all, man. Y'all stay blessed.